Hello, hello. Happy Thursday evening. Welcome to Divine Insights. My name is Dr. Debbie Roche. I am a chiropractor who loves metaphysical healing and intuition and a lot of other natural forms of healing and empowerment. And so, welcome. I would love for you to ask for a card reading or a couple cards. We have a lot of different card decks with us tonight. Let's see. We have this is one of my new decks, Moonology. So for those of you that are new to intuition and connecting to your intuition, there are a lot of different ways that we can connect to our intuition, and a lot of different ways intuitive information and insight can come to us. And so there is intuitive information can come through many of our different senses. Some people are clairvoyant, meaning that we see information. That's a lot of how my information gets to me. I kind of have like a movie screen on the front part of my brain where I can see images or little movie clips. Some people are clairaudient, where they can hear information. Sometimes I can hear little words or phrases, and then some people have clairgustance, where they can taste things, or clairsentience, where they just know things. And so any way your intuitive information gets to you is certainly divine and unique. Donna, welcome. It's so good to see you. I miss you. I didn't get to talk to you enough at the expo. So thank you so much for being here. Feel free to request a card reading at any time. We have lots of cool decks tonight. Moonology is one of my newest decks. I'm still learning kind of the feel of the decks. Intuitive angel spirit cards, or oracle cards, some people call them, is one way that we can connect to our intuition on a daily basis. And I have found them really useful to kind of hold in my hands and to help clear my mind as I connect. And each deck has its own kind of energetic feel to it, and also just kind of its style. And so I have two kind of earthy based decks. We have Native Spirit and Moonology. And then let's see what else we got. We got Ask an Angel. I don't really use this this deck enough, but I do like it. And then this is one of my favorite decks. Let's see. It's Crystal Angel deck. I love the vibration of the cards, how they feel in my hands. The cards of this deck have a lot of cool colors, so the vibration of the cards is really high vibration. And this is a really good starter deck as well. And people that like crystals and the energy of the earth, especially near them, this is a great deck. And let's see. This deck, I don't like the front of the deck, but the cards are really beautiful. And so I really do like this deck. And see, the cards are so pretty. Oh, they remind me of, it's a mandala, but it always reminds me of kind of like a spiritual spider web and how we're all interconnected. And so let's see what else we got. Oh, we have one of my favorite decks here, and it's kind of beat up because I've had it so long. I probably had this deck for probably 10 years. Alana Fairchild is a great author of the decks, and so this deck is very, very like deep. Like the reading is, at least probably 2 pages long. And so this deck is really insightful. And whenever I pull these cards, I read the couple of pages, which is really kind of deep, it always shifts my perspective to a more spiritual, kind of just intuitive, thought-changing perspective. So I always appreciate these cards for that quality in them. And so welcome to all the people that are joining us today. So feel free to request a card. Let me see 1 second. A friend of mine wanted to, let's see. Okay, so would anybody like a card or a reading tonight? Any specific deck? Feel free to. I will jumpstart the reading with one for myself. Actually, I think I'm going to reach for this old deck. It's one of my favorites. I've used this deck for so long. And I love it's kind of a female empowerment deck. And I love the front of it because it shows like the child. Hello. Who is that? Donna? I can't see the names. So whoever, hi, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Let me pull this up on my phone so I can see the names. let me one second. Let me see if I can see myself on the Unity of Gulfport page. I can see the names because I can see people's comments, but I can't often see people's names. Here I am. Okay. So let's see if I can see the comments. One second. Let me put my phone down. And yes, absolutely. Can you tell me who you are so I can address, put your name when I do the reading? That would be wonderful. Let me see if I can see the comments. Hi, Gina. Well, I can see, still learning technology. So please, please be patient with me. I'm not sure why it's not allowing me to see the other comments, but okay. So, hi, Katie. Welcome. It's so good to have you here with me. We have to like talk on the phone soon. I haven't seen you in forever. And so, or I haven't talked to you in forever. So I would really love to connect with you because it's been way too long. Okay, let's see if I can see. I'm sorry. Okay. So I see Katie's comment now. Okay. So Unity. Okay, I can see it now. Thank you so much. All right, Katie, you are first. And which one would you like, Katie? And then let's see. Katie and then Donna. Hi, Ophelia. You'll be third, Ophelia. Okay, so Katie Larson, so good to see you. Okay, so I feel that your card reading is from here. So for those of you that are new, this event is put on by the Unity of Gulfport. It's a donation-based event, so anybody that feels guided, you can make donations at PayPal, Unity of Gulfport at Gmail, or Venmo, which is at Unity of Gulfport. All right, so Katie, is there an area that you would like me to do the reading on? So is there a specific area you would like me to pull cards on, or just start? Let's see. I pick. Okay. Let's see. Oh, got a jumper. Okay. A card that jumps for those of you that are new to the cards is that it's like extra important. The theory is that the angels kind of kick the card out of the deck. So yeah, Katie just got one of those. So, all right, Katie. I see a 1. I see a 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I see a 9, 7, 8, 9, and a 13. 12, 13 is your power card. All right. So, all right, Katie, let's see. First one. This was the jumper card. It says, stay strong in your faith. I love that. And you see, that's where the third eye is, right? Look at the card. So the message around that is whatever you're struggling with, just surrender it to the divine, hand it over to your angels. You are very connected. And so sometimes in life we hit situations that we don't really know what to do about. And sometimes we can try to think the answer, but that's not how the answer comes. And so that card is really about just knowing that the angels are going to show up for you and that it's just going to turn out just fine and not to overthink it. That's the first reading on that card. All right, Katie. So the next one. Socialize or join in. Make healthy and supportive new friendships and connections by getting involved with a group of like-minded people. I feel this is very like family-based. I know you have a lot of little ones that are beautiful, and I'm so proud of you for being the mommy that you are. But I feel like your heart could use some quality people in your life that maybe are mommies too, that you can bounce stuff off of. And so I feel that just having a little bit more support emotionally in terms of friends would be it would be extra supportive for your heart right now and your walk right now, because I feel like, I don't know, just sometimes we need just people to laugh with, or people that can give us different perspectives on things, especially in the area of motherhood, which I'm a spiritual mommy, but I'm not an actual mommy. And I know you have a lot of little ones. So I feel that would be extra supportive for you. Tiger's Eye. Self-confidence through God confidence. Believe in yourself by believing in God working through you. I feel that this involves your chiropractic work or your healing work. I know that you're really good at what you do, but most importantly, that your healing actually comes from your heart. People really do feel your heart, and that makes you an extra exceptional healer. Because I know certainly through chiropractic school and some of my worst moments, you certainly showed up for me. And so your heart is the healer, even though your hands and your brilliance are certainly amazing too. So water tourmaline. So watermelon tourmaline. So this card is your power card, which means that it's like one of the most important messages of the card pull. And it says stress reduction. So, I know you and I talk a lot about the connections within the body. And so the sub message on the card says, de-stress your mind, body, and schedule as you need rest, recharge, and revive. So I feel that your adrenal system could use some work here. Stress is related to, of course, stress and the HPA axis and a lot of things. I know you do so many things, but they're emphasizing, even if it's just 5 or 10 minutes a day, really just taking some time out and connecting to the sky and breathing or meditating or doing whatever it is to just kind of spiritually recharge. And you're saying it would be ideal if you could do it a couple times a day, but I know you're really busy. But that I feel like almost with just a shift in your mind and intention and attention, that you could actually make a really big difference in your stress levels. Probably like even streaming essential oils, or incorporating some breath work, meditation, some wellness stuff around that. And also whenever they're showing me your thoughts. And so whenever a stressful thought kind of creeps in, that you can, Abraham Hicks says 17 seconds to change a thought before it becomes a vibrational part of our energetic field. And so that they're just reminding you that you have a lot more power over your thoughts than you realize. And so when a stressful thought comes, shift it as soon as possible. That was the guidance around that. Ceremonies and celebrations is a time of important life passages such as weddings, birthdays, graduations, or anniversaries. I feel this is about celebrating yourself and all that you've done. I mean, you're a mommy, you're a doctor, you're a spiritual participant, you know what I mean? You're a part spiritual leader in some ways, you know what I mean? Like, you've done so much, and to not forget that. This is about like kind of honoring and celebrating yourself and really recognizing all you have done. Even when I was going through all this stuff in chiropractic school, you were always reaching out to support me in any way possible. You really show up as a heart leader on this planet, and I certainly have been very blessed by you. And so, so don't forget that. That's the message around that. Is don't forget all the things you have done and are, because you are a wonderful, beautiful soul. So anyway, thank you for being here so much. It's so good to see you. Let's talk on the phone soon or FaceTime. I would love to see your face. So anyway, all right. So I believe, is it Donna that's next? Let's see. I think Donna is here. Hello, Andrea. Welcome. Let's see. Rebel card. All right, Donna, you got it. And then Ophelia will be next. So, yes, me too, Katie. I miss you. Much love your way. And your little girl, I remember your little baby was so cute when I got to meet her. So I hope she's doing well and all of your lovelies are doing well. Much love to all of you. So, all right, Donna. This is one of my favorite decks. I wish that you were here so I could show you the little book. But here is the card deck, or the front of the cards. And I like the idea of like the child, then the middle age, and then the older sage. And I love that kind of like that journey. And okay, so that's the jumper card. Hold on. This one came out of the deck. These cards are a little larger, but I love their illustrations. They're very unique female. Most of them have females on them and very artistic, symbolic images. I hear a 3 and a 17. 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I don't know what you're doing Sunday, Donna, but I am singing with J. Maya without my guitar for the very first time at Unity of Gulfport. So I don't know. I think you're very involved with another church, but I would love you there if you would love to come. I'm a little nervous. It's my first time without my guitar, and so I've been practicing today. Ooh, these are good cards. Okay, so the first card, I like the painting on the girl's face. It's very primitive Native American. Trust yourself. So you have a heart like mine, and so we feel a lot in this lifetime. And so the message of this card, trust yourself. So trust your intuition. If you're observing things or you're seeing things and something feels off, or people are trying to portray a situation that is not the real, honest situation, like honor not only what you feel in your own heart, but also like trust your observations. That's what this card's about. Like, and also trust your own knowing as you navigate and walk through your life. That's the first thing over here. The next thing, the next card, I often get this card too, is asking yourself, what do you feel? That question's really, really important because oftentimes we're not asking ourselves how we feel. So for you, Donna, it's important, especially because you have a very big heart, is to check in. What do you feel? And then if you're not feeling happy or joyful, the next question is why? And then how do you ebb towards more of that energy? And sometimes we need to feel grief and a lot of other things. Oh, don't be nervous. Thank you. Um, yeah, I tend to get in my head and then I get nervous, but I'm hoping to practice enough where I'll be having just fun up there with Jeremiah. I always have fun with him. But this what do you feel idea is really important because sometimes we have to feel all the grief and I don't know, the sad. And I'm in one of these phases right now where I've had a lot of just grief lately, a lot of changes lately, and dad leaving the earth and a lot of just, my primary relationship ending close to that, and just a lot of different changes in some of my relationships. It's been a lot of like just lots of feeling. And sometimes we need to feel and recognize what all those feelings are in order like to release those vibrations into the universe so we can feel happy and serene and grounded and connected. And so I've been really doing my best to really stay to practice what I preach and to feel it without getting stuck in it. That's really the key here, is to feel your emotions but then not get stuck. So but I always note the person's face on this card because she doesn't know what she feels in the face that she has on right now, right? And so I think part of our journey is about learning to understand what we're feeling, where it's coming from, and then to release that vibration. And the last one for you, Donna, which is a great card, is about receiving. You give so much out into the universe, Donna. And this is about giving to ourselves and also receiving energy and things from the universe and being comfortable with that. So I'm not always comfortable with receiving, but I know you give so much out into the universe with your big heart. And so I always want you to receive the type of love and people in your life, that the type of people that you are, Donna. So I hope that that was helpful, that reading. Ophelia, are you still here? Let's see. I hope that was helpful, Donna. I'm so happy to see you here. Let's see. Ophelia, are you still here, my dear? I see a couple. Let's see. Crystal Angel, please. Ophelia, are you? Yay! Okay, Ophelia. It's always lovely to see you at church. You always shine with such beautiful energy and such light. And so, Ophelia, all right. Do you have a deck you would like me to pull from? We have Archangel deck, Angel Therapy deck, Moonology, Native Spirit, Ask an Angel, the Sacred Traveler deck. We have the Sacred Rebel deck. I'm glad, Donna. I'm so glad that was helpful. I appreciate you being here. That was Donna. Okay, so Ophelia, is there a card that or a deck that you would like? If not, love you too, Ophelia. Thank you for being here today. Okay, let's see. I think it's this one for you, Ophelia, unless you have one that you really are set on. I think I'm going to pull from the Angel Therapy Oracle cards. I always really love this deck because I love the Reiki coming out of this, the hands of this deck and the swirling energy around the angel. Because that's how I feel like angel energy around me sometimes. And so let's see, Ophelia. All right. 1, 8, 2, 8, 9, 10, 16. I see a 27. 27. Okay, so the first one, Ophelia, is about ascended masters. These are really powerful, powerful spiritual beings. Like oftentimes these are the spiritual leaders or the powerhouses of the angels. And so like Archangel Michael and Raphael and many others. But I feel you have a very strong connection to these entities because of your very high spiritual vibration. And so you may want to, I feel it's Archangel Michael. So I feel if you have a little picture of him, a little statue of him, but read about him because I feel like there's some type of kinship between you and him. Ear chakra says, notice messages that appear as sounds, music, and words from both external sources and within your mind. These messages are real answers to your prayers. So, Ophelia, I feel you have the gift, whether you know it or not. And so, the image that I'm getting of you is you meditating. And so, in connection with intuition, meditating is really good for learning to not only clear your mind, but also to tap into what your vibration feels like and the vibration of things around you. Because sometimes you can sense when angels are near you. And I feel like meditation will also help you clear your mind so you can hear. So if you feel like you've heard a word or a phrase that's not from you, then that most likely is from one of your angels or spirit guides. Because I really do feel that you have this gift, especially because of how high your vibration is naturally. They're wanting you to like wander around Barnes and Noble or a spiritual bookstore and pull some books. I feel like there's a couple books that would really help your life right now and your heart. I know books are sacred friends to me. I love books. My whole house is filled with books in some ways. And but there are some ones that would be of great help to you. And so to even whatever bookstore or book place that you feel like guided to go to, they're wanting you to do that. And so the last one is the law of attraction. And so I don't know how much you know about the law of attraction, but it's all about vibration. So everything impacts our vibration, whether it be our thoughts, the food we eat, the company that we're around, everything, our environment. And they're just wanting you to recognize the power of actually your thoughts. I feel like you're a very powerful manifester, and that maybe sometimes you don't realize how powerful your thoughts are. So if you're thinking maybe a little bit negative or a little bit, I don't know, critical or whatever it might be, that's a little low vibration, kind of catch it quick and shift it. Because according to Abraham Hicks, we have 17 seconds to shift a thought when it comes in. So I hope that's helpful, Ophelia. Always wonderful to have you here with us. Would anybody else like a card? Let's see. Did I miss anybody so far? Let's see. Would anybody like a card? Anybody new? I'm not sure. I can't always see everybody that's on there. But if I haven't given you a card yet, please feel free to hop on a request. You're welcome. You're welcome very much. Always lovely to have you here, dear. And always wonderful to see you on Sunday. I hope that you'll be there this Sunday. Good, good. Let's see. Shane, how you doing, sweetie? Would you like a reading? Welcome. We haven't spoken for a little while, so I hope you're doing well. I know we've both been a little busy. So, let's see. What do I do with these cards? I'm always, somehow I even have a little glass shelf here for easy access to all the cards, and somehow I took a stack and I placed them somewhere. Oh, well. So, I think that I'm going to pull a card, Shane, from the Sacred Rebel deck, because you are a sacred rebel. There you go. I miss you. I hope you're doing good, Shane. I hope all is well and that you're doing well. Call me soon. All right. Let's see. Yes, you are. Good, good. All right. Let's see, Shane. All right, Shane. I see a 1. I see a 6. I see a 7. 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. Shane is one of my dear friends. We're supposed to pick our guitars soon. first one is bring it into form. I feel that this card really represents you just kind of, I know you're going through some changes right now. You just kind of stepping forward and mustering up whatever strength you have for the day and just moving forward and continuing to move forward and trying to look around and see all the things that are wonderful in your life right now, like really practicing gratitude with your thoughts. Number 23, defend to the end the worthwhile. So I know you are a woman of principle and character. And that's what that's about. You know, people are sometimes going to show up in our environments and do stuff to us that isn't very nice. Like they're just, whatever. People, we're all human. We all have stuff. And they're just emphasizing you committing to your character so that whatever you say back or however you act back is in alignment with your own personal standards for character, because then you don't have any karma to clean up later and you don't get connected to the individual karmically because of a negative action or reaction that took place, so that's what they're emphasizing with that card. Defend to the end the worthwhile, which is your personal standard of character. And that has always served me, that principle. Releasing allegiances. So I know you're going through some changes in your close connections. And so, yeah, sometimes it's important to release relationships or communities or things that are not in your highest and best anymore. We outgrow things sometimes. And so sometimes releasing those people that are not kind to our hearts or not respectful or honoring to us, it's important that we let them go, because it's in that space of the letting go that the new people can come, or the new, experiences or the new parts of us can come. It's in the space. I kept getting that intuitive message today, that it's in the space that the new things can come to really change our lives, and to not be, because I hold on to everything, whether it be stuff in my house or people that aren't nice to me or whatever it is. Like I hold on too long. And that's what the message I kept getting today was, there is divine beauty in the space. And so I tend to not think like that. And so I'm going to work more on creating more space in my house and streamline my visual field, and also just create more space for my own heart and my spirit. Be the hunter. The next one, Shane, is be the hunter, not the hunted. Whenever I see this card, I think about the owl. They're an amazing observer. And so the owl is all about observing. They're very astute at observing. And so yes, Donna, we all have to work on that. Yes, we do. But yes, I can relate to that very much. Creating divine space and really not being like scared of the space. Because I tend to I don't like space. But yes, Shane. So be the hunter, not the hunted. So what this is about is defining in your mind and with crystal clear intention as to what you want your future to have in it, and then to work towards that and set that at visual intention and get really clear on what is that vision. And then rather than kind of like being the hunted, right, allowing the universe or people around you to skew you into something that you don't really want. So that's a really good reminder for me too, like getting really crystal clear on our intention, and then from that place create our universe, or to create the next phases of our life. And so, excuse me. So all great cards. I love the energy of this card though, Shane, about just making the steps forward and filling them with light as much as we can in our mind. I can see little Raina's picture up there. That was when she was half as big as she is now, little Raina. Little Raina's so precious. She loves math. Every time I say, what was the best part of your day? She tells me about math. Oh, yes, Shane, I'm glad. Yes, they are great cards. I hope that you're doing well. Shane is a wonderful friend. She's one of my diehard friends that we've walked through a lot together in many ways, and I always appreciate her in my life for her direct honesty. I always need one of those friends that will tell you how it is. You know what I mean? These are my stevia sodas. This is one is a little cream. I usually drink that or water or smoothies. All right, so who else would like a card? Who else is here? Let's see. I can't always see everybody that's here, but would anybody like a card? That's right, Shane. She's laughing. Let's see. All right, I'm going to pick one for me. I'm hearing 3 and 17 from the Sacred Rebel deck. I haven't picked it from this deck in a long time. But I like the older lady because she has hair like me. That's what I'm going to look like when I'm older. When I'm like super old and like I don't care what anybody thinks of me anymore on any level. I'm going to have wild hair like that and I'm going to go to Publix. That's what you're welcome, Jenny. I'm so glad. I'm glad. I was glad to hear your voice and to hear that you're feeling a little better. So welcome today, Jenny. Would you like a reading? Yeah, funny. That's funny. Yeah, you should see my hair in the morning. It is funny. But yeah, I'm gonna look like that old woman, or the older woman with the hair. I know, Chain. Yeah, I have hair like that now, but nobody can see it because I wake up except my cat. My cat is so funny. She has all these different meows. Like there's one that says get your butt up out of bed. That's the first meow and give me the treats. And then she has another meow that's like, where's my second round of treats? And then she has another meow where she sits by her food bowl and says, why is nobody petting me? Like she's like 22. She's so old. All right, Jenny, I'll do mine later. Let's see. We have Ask an Angel. We have Angel Therapy. We have Crystal Angels. What deck would you like? We have Native Spirit and Moonology and Archangel deck. And what else? Do you have one, or would you like me to pick? Let's see. All right, let me look at the deck and I'm going to pick one. I think it's the Moon one, actually. All right, I haven't pulled from here in a while, Jenny, but I'm going to pull some from right here. The light purple angel one. Okay. All right, so this one. This one or this one, Jenny? The crystal angel or the Eskin angel? The light purple. I'm assuming it's this one. If it's not, let me know. Hi, Di. Nice to see you. I think it's this one. I hope you had a nice night or you're having a nice night. Good to have you, Dee. I always call Dee Di because that's how I look at her name. So she says it's just she likes either. So, all right, Jenny, look at the heart. I love the wings on the back of these. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. I see a 17. I see a 26, 18, 19, and I see a 29. I want to go bike riding soon, I think. Whoa. All right, Jenny, let's see what we got. Oh, what a good card. First one is healing. That's confirmation that you're healing. So yay, what a great card. That's good. That's a good confirmation when it's the very first card, especially with all right, Jenny. So healing. And I like the energy of the card. See the sun? So that's like a powerful healing like indicator. Like the energy of the card feels strong. It's not like weak. Like the sun, it's yellow, it's strong. So that's good because I know that's one of the things you're wanting. Next one is music. I think music can be an excellent way to deactivate stress in your brain. There's also intuitively, I'm seeing there's some vibrational meditations that I have on my YouTube channel. So under Dr. Debbie Roche DC, there's a heart chakra vibration there. Also passion. This can be a great time of reflection, like figuring out what am I passionate about? What does my heart really love to do? And, you know, whether it be art or music or something that you really love. So they're wanting you to identify something that you really love to do in your moments. And peace. When you go, and also when you go deep into meditation, is to find that peaceful place beyond your thoughts. Because I feel like there's insight there. Like you're going to get some intuitive information in that peaceful place and like deep within your meditation. That's what they're showing me. Like there's a place where, like, I feel like the first part of the meditation, your mind might be a little busy, but past that place that there's a a sacred, serene moment or area within your meditation where a message will come through to you. And so this is a special message. And so the message for you is a special message. Well, I touch this card for you. I feel like sometimes your heart gets sad around people. And so the message around this is to just kind of just be patient with people, and they're walking through their own stuff sometimes too, oftentimes, right? We all are. And that I guess sometimes just give the people the benefit of the doubt. And I know that sometimes it's really easy to stay in our houses. I'm a little bit like this and not connect, but they're really wanting you to connect more with the heart, even if you're sad about some people, to still reach out. That's what the message is around that card. So I hope that is helpful, Jenny. I'm glad you got that healing card. I thought that was really cool. D is saying hello to you. So D is saying hi, Jenny. So would anybody like a card? Would anybody like some cards? So I like the special message card, Jenny. It has a little heart in the background. Do you see it? Like in the background. And the focus is to always try to, whatever it is, whatever comes up, to just keep connecting with your heart, because good things are going to come from that. That's what I feel. All right. D, would you like a card? Would you like a card pull? And if so, which deck would you like? Let's see. Anybody like a card? Everybody's gotten one so far. You're welcome, Jenny. I'm glad you are here. Thank you for coming tonight. Let's see. Yes, pull any. Okay. All right, D. All right. So, which one? I think it's the Native American deck, actually. Let's see. This is a really great deck. I always like this deck because it always has some really great Native American shamanistic type tools. It's really tool focused, this deck. Some are not not focused on tools. Sometimes the Native American is really focused on aspects of the earth or things like that are part of their culture. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Sacred Mountain. This is about you finding some sacred spiritual places around here or in your new location that are just sacredly yours, that your heart really feels connected and in tune, and most importantly connected to yourself. And then this is about service. So really finding the areas where you can show up with your heart and serve, and then where you feel most happy doing that. That's really the indicator, is where does your heart feel most happy serving the universe. The owl medicine is always about observing and kind of like allowing the observations to bring information to you, like the truth of things. Because sometimes our minds can be a little overactive and can make us a little bit miserable sometimes, but it really is the wisdom we get from our observations and our spiritual observations that can be real gifts. And so it's a smudging ceremony. And so they're saying, hold on a second. They're emphasizing the imprinting of the mark. And I feel that this is related to you making pivotal milestones and marks in your own life somehow. And I feel that's kind of the aspects of those specific things are still coming to you. I know you made some really great changes lately, and that was really courageous, and that you've moved to this location. But really getting real quiet within yourself and figuring out what do I really want in my life, and what are the real steps that I want to do or become or take action on within myself or within my environment or within my work to get to those sacred places. And I don't feel there's specific clarity on that exactly yet, but it's going to come to you. And I feel that journaling would be very helpful in you identifying those specific life moments and steps that you're most wanting, your soul is most wanting. So I hope that's helpful. Hello, Nikki Busby. How are you today? Let's see. What did you say? Yes, absolutely. What card would you like? We have Sacred Rebels. We have Crystal Angels, Moonology, Native Spirit. We have Angel Therapy. We have Ask an Angel. We have the Archangel deck. And we have the Crystal deck. Which one would you like? Do you have a preference? Let's see. Sacred Rebel. Of course that's the deck you want. Sacred Rebel. Yeah, that's definitely Nikki. So, all right, hold on one second. Let me put these cards away real quick because I get scrambled with my decks and then I can't find anything. So 1 second. All right, Nikki. I know you've had a long day at the store. Nikki has just created a new metaphysical store with a few of her dear friends in Fort Myers. I've seen it. I haven't come to it yet. I will come visit soon. But it is a great metaphysical shop. If you're anywhere near Fort Myers, go see it. It is Cosmic Connections is the name of the store. All right, Nikki. So let's see. I'm tired today. I want to go tomorrow. I think I have a busy day tomorrow, but soon I want to go exercise, like get outside and bike ride, and maybe I'll get up early tomorrow and walk. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 17, 18. Okay. Do you have any area that you want me to give information on, Nikki? All right, Nikki. So first one is bring it into form. You have such a tremendous opportunity with this shop to create spiritual community store through the summer. I feel like you need to get out, though, and connect to people that's outside of the store to bring them in, because I know people always feel your heart, connect your energy. Hello, Lynn. Welcome. And so I just feel like you need to get outside of the store to bring the people in. I'm not sure how yet, but that, and also to define what it is that you really want the store to be and become. Yes, Lynn, you'll be next. If that was from you. Hold on a second. I can't always see the names. And so Nikki, you can really do anything you want with the store, but they're really emphasizing for you to get clear on your intentions for the store. Like if you have sloppy intentions, then it'll just kind of, I don't know, be a little mediocre rather than, I really feel that you can do anything you want with it. But it's clarity of the intention, right? So, okay. Also, the connections that you're making with people around the store, like the mailman you were speaking of the other day, and they're actually more important than you may realize. And so almost treat them as such, energetically invest as such. I feel it's going to be those conscious connections. They're saying the word network. So I wonder if there's a way for you to do some networking around the store that's not just mailing out or email or internet. People really like you. And so I feel like if you just made some, there'd be other business connections, other business owners, something like that, where you get out there and just talk to people. I feel that's what's going to bring the people in, not necessarily the mailers and stuff. And also to trust your inner knowing more. I've always said you're a very spiritual, very strong spiritual entity. Good. If you're invited to the meeting, definitely go. Or even creating one in the store. That actually might be a really cool idea, is for you to create some type of spirit, maybe even like a spiritual networking group that meets in the store, because that would bring people to the store to see all your stuff. You would have coffee and snacks. You know what I mean? Like you have the space for it. You may even want to consider having a little meeting there, like a 12-step meeting or some other like spiritual thing there. I don't know. Like I feel like you have so much space that you could designate an area even for like meetings and just keep bringing people into the store. Like you have the space. But anyway, inner trust. I feel like you're not utilizing your inner knowing enough. And this is another one. These cards are very similar, like bringing it to life. All you have to figure out is what it is you really want to create in that store and then do it. You have all the gifts and you have the spiritual momentum around you. And so, yeah, again, like that would give you a reason to go like to all the stores and talk to them. So you could be like, hey, we're having a spiritual meeting. We're going to have snacks. I don't know. People always like snacks. They like community, right? So that's what I would totally do, is to create several more events, because I feel you're not getting enough traffic right now. And then get as many emails as you can, because I feel, because you're great at relationship, but it's that continuation of the relationship that really will bring more community. Like think about Wings. Part of their success was that they were always creating a community, and that's why everybody loved Wings so much. And I really feel that you have that same kind of heart that kind of Sharon had, and that that you could really do anything you wanted with a store. And so, yes, Donna, it's a lovely place. Lynn, are you still here? Lynn, are you still here? What, if so, what deck would you like? We have Esk and Angel Therapy, Moonology, the Crystal deck, Sacred Rebels, Native Spirit, Archangel deck. So, Lynn, which one would you like? I think you just said yes. Yes. So if you'd like me to pick your deck, then let me know. I could do that. I think it might be Moonology, unless you saw one that that you would like. All right, Lynn, I think I'm going to fill you the Crystal deck. Okay. For those of you that are local, Unity of Gulfport has their service at 10:30 a.m. on Sundays. It's a wonderful gathering of people. I'm singing on Sunday with Jay Maya. I'm a little nervous. It'll be exciting. It'll be fun. And also, this is a donation-based event, so anybody that's guided, there are a couple ways of donating online. One is on PayPal at unityofgulfport@gmail.com, and Venmo is at unityofgulfport, the Venmo. All right. This is for Lynn. So we got 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. That's a great card. Answered prayers. So whatever you might be worried about, know the divine's going to help you with it, and all is well. No need to worry. My brain always likes to worry, so I always like this card. Wellness. So whatever area of wellness, whether it be mind, body, spirit, emotions, heart, that you are healing. Know that there's healing energy around you, and they're helping you in that healing process. On the card, it says the recovery of health and wellness is here. Heightened intuition. That's awesome. These are all great cards. Heightened intuition. So getting a deck like this would be helpful. Journaling would be helpful. I feel that you have the gift. It's just a matter of you connecting with it more. And love life. New or renewed romantic love is here for you. These are great cards. And so, but I see there's some like cobwebs on your heart. So you might want to do some emotional clearing or clearing of your heart chakra before you kind of invest more in that area. I feel that would be very helpful to you to kind of, get more acquainted with your own heart before kind of connecting with others. Because I'm in that process too, really just connecting with my heart lately to then, I don't know, I just feel, anyway, so I'm in that process of connecting to my own heart first. So that can be of value. So I hope that's helpful. These are great cards. I love this wellness card because it shines up with the staff. The divine energy is shining up the staff. I love that stuff. I don't know enough about that stuff. I probably should know because I'm in the medical field, or at least the natural medical field with the chiropractic. But I always loved the divine energy of it, like the radiation of that stuff. All right. Did anybody not get a reading yet? All right. I think I'm going to pull cards for myself, which I haven't done yet. I'm going to do Sacred Rebel. Excuse me. You're welcome. Welcome to, if anybody would like to be on my mailing list or the mailing list for Unity of Gulfport, please leave your email and I'll get you on that list. Let's see. This is my pull. I haven't used these cards in a little while. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 16. Let's see. Whoever wrote that, you're not allowed on my this live event to do that. So get off of get out. You're not allowed to do that. So if anybody is sending you information, let me see. Why can't I unfriend them? How do I hide? They used to have, I'm not sure. They used to have little options for me to, let me see if I can do it from my phone. Let's see. Can I block these people? Bob, Nancy, get off of my Facebook Live. You're inappropriate. Get out. Okay. So they've been erased, at least from my phone. Okay, so let's see. If people are contacting you, they're not supposed to be. So know that they're not supposed to be, and tell them to stop contacting you. Ooh, okay, so these are my 4 cards. First one is what you want wants you. So I have a vision for my work and my divine work and my healing work. And this is about like not giving up on your dream and what you see as your vision, because it's wanting you to. So that's what there's a metaphysical principle that if you're dreaming something, that your dream is actually calling to you. Like if it wasn't calling to you, you wouldn't have the ability to do it. And so it's the next one. Defend to the end the worthwhile. And so I'm a really big believer in the heart and certain principles of character. And so defend to the end the worthwhile is really standing up for your own principles, but also within yourself, and not allowing certain things to kind of sidetrack you from your principles, your character principles. So I always try to, I have certain character principles that I kind of live my life by, and I commit to them strongly. Against the grain. That's true. Against the grain. I always get this card, and basically it says that like you're always going to want to swim against the current. Like you're so different that you'll never be the same as anyone else. And so, yay, Donna! I'm glad. Yes, please be on our list. And so, against the grain is always about like almost like I always get this card, and the card basically says that you'll always want to be different. You'll always think different. You'll always want to get out there with your work in a different way. And just kind of accept that, like just know that's the way it is. You'll never kind of like be in that realm of society that's the same. And so I always kind of not like this card, but also accept it because I am so different in all these different ways. Let's see what else. Oh, this is a great card. So each of these cards, when you open the book, they have always really great, really like in-depth readings like this deck, but they're really like lengthy, so it takes like at least 5 minutes to like they're pretty lengthy. Sometimes they're like 2-3 pages of really small writing, when the other cards are not like that. The other cards are like 30-second read. And what this card really is about, and I love that deck for that reason, because it's always a shift in spiritual perspective. And so this card is always what is already with you. So this is a reminder that for me especially, that the tools that I need to launch the vision that I have or my dream are already with you. And they use the analogy of having like the glasses on your nose as you're looking for them. That's the analogy that they have in this reading, because I've read this card so many times, and that's always a great reminder that oftentimes the tools that we need to launch our dream are already with us. It's just a matter of getting clear to connect to them, to organize them, and to then utilize them effectively. And so, great to have you here, Donna. I've missed your face. You're always one of my favorite people. Your heart is so beautiful and pure. Would anybody else like a reading? Let's see. I will do. Did I delete that one yet? I know I've deleted several of the people that tried to get on. Let me see if it's on this. I know I erased several. Let's see if I think I already erased that person that I'm seeing on my screen versus my phone. So would anybody else like a reading? I'll pull one for the entire group. I feel it's from the Moonology deck. I haven't utilized this deck enough yet. I just bought it a couple weeks ago, about a month ago. So it's a beautiful deck. I don't know what's been in the energy of the universe lately, but I have been an organizing fiend. I've become obsessed with like clearing everything, and then even like the binders on my shelf. I want to like create new binders and organize everything more condensed. Like I want to create a lot more space in my environment, within my body, so clearing out a lot of toxins or focusing on that, and also within my mind, so creating more spiritual space. And so all right, so let's do a collective reading. Did anybody not get a reading yet? Here we go. It says, let the moon be your guide. That's the first thing. I always like some of the boxes are very well designed and intricately designed. And so let's see. So I don't know why that's there, but anybody else? We're almost at an hour. So this is a collective reading for all of us for the week. Let's see. I'm going to take that off. All right. 1, I see a 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20. All right. And also the backs of these cards are really pretty. It shows all the phases of the moon. I know that, the moon impacts water and the tide so much. And our bodies are so much about water. I think it's over 70% of our body's water. Sometimes 90% of certain areas of our body are water. Oh, I like this. All right. So here is our collective reading. This is kind of setting the intention for the week. Okay. And I like to look at the ocean waves of this one. It says, nothing is yet set in stone. I like that. I like the fluidity of that statement. Nothing is yet set in stone. And so my mind always likes to create little constructs. And so that's always a good thing to remember, that everything is fluid. And we always, when we show up in different ways, we have a lot more influence on certain outcomes than we think. Nothing will come of this situation. So anything we might be worried about or whatever it might be, just let it go. The universe is taking care of everything. This is a good one too. I like the color behind the image. Luck is on your side. I don't know if I believe so much in luck, but that spiritual momentum, I certainly believe. So I feel it's more. This week has been a little sluggish for me, but I feel that it's shifting. There's a lot of high vibration energy in the universe. So luck is on your side. So I'll take that. A lot of spiritual momentum lately. Next one, a time to give rather than take. So that's about service. Just a reminder for us all to find out where we are meant to serve with our hearts. I know for me, when I'm serving with my heart, I am most happy. And the last card is a time for healing. I've been doing a lot of creating space for my own healing. And I know for personal experience that whenever we really do take that time to personally heal, whether it be our hearts or our bodies or whatever it is, really taking that time and space and energy to heal deep within, or maybe it's our spirits, whatever it might be, that it's always of such value. I've never looked back on healing time and thought, why did I invest time there? I always feel that healing time is so sacred and so important for our evolution of self and our getting closer to what, why we are here, what we're meant to do here. So anyway, does anybody, hi, I'm new. Let's see, who is that? Let's see, let me look on my thing. Welcome. Hi, Nicole. Would you like a reading? Welcome, Nicole. Are you local? Oh yeah, it's a nice deck, Vicki. It's really pretty. The Moonology deck. Okay, well, would you like a reading? We're almost shutting down for the night. We're at almost 1 hour. Would you like a reading before we close? Okay, so I'm going to pull from this Crystal Angel deck for you. And then we're going to be done for the evening. Once again, this is a donation-based event for those of you that are guided. You can make donations through PayPal at unityofgulfport@gmail.com or Venmo, which is at Unity of Gulfport. Or you're welcome to make donations in person too at the church. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. All right, Nicole. Let's see. The first one is purification and detoxification. This is all that card is all about clearing and identifying whether it be things in your environment or things in your body or your life or your energy field that are just not serving you anymore, and to clear, release, and let go of them. Next one is sensitive emotions. Really honor your emotions right now and your sensitivity. It is a gift, sensitivity, but it also comes with some challenges sometimes energetically, but honor them. So if you need to take more alone time right now, do that and do whatever it is you need to ground and to come back to your heart and within yourself. Next one is unconventionality. You are very unique and always honor that. There's nothing wrong with that. You're going to find out where that fits in your life, but really honor the areas that are very unconventional. I'm very unconventional. So that has been a gift and a challenge all in itself. Would I ever want to be conventional? No. Last one, unnecessary worry. So whatever that you might be worried about, just let it go. The universe and your angels really have your back. So just hand it over. The universe is going to take care of stuff. That being said, show up with action in the areas that you need to take action in your self-care or whatever it might be. But that just don't worry. Don't spend your energy worrying. Because you could use it to pray or to hope or to visualize or set an intention, but don't worry. So anyway, welcome. If you'd like to be on our email mailing list, drop your email below and we're happy to get you on our mailing list. And I think that's it, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you so much for being with us tonight on Divine Insights. I wish you a beautiful week with a lot of love, sending lots of blessings your way. And I just hope you have a blessed and wonderful week. So if you're local, please come and join us 10:30 a.m. at the Gulfport Casino for Sunday celebration service. Or on Tuesday mornings, I do a exercising with spirit class at Gulfport on Gulfport Beach in front of the park. It also is streamed live on the Unity of Gulfport community page. So blessings to all, much love, and I hopefully will see you next Thursday at 7:30 p.m. All right, take care now. Bye-bye. You're welcome.